Okay, we're at the top landing going out to the patio. And in the closet is where our HVAC indoor air handler is located. It's a high efficiency unit. It brings this combustible air in through the roof. These pipes on the roof should have been painted. We've got open cell spray foam attic insulation. The luminary in the top of our closet, it should that bulb, it should have a cage around it. In fact, we should have a switch. There we go. Good to know. Good to have. All right, so the furnace, it's a couple years old. Gas piping has a sediment trap. There's really not much to say about it. Okay. The evaporator coils, this insulation, and this is not the type of insulation that we're going to put outside on the condensing unit. It requires a much more robust installation on the outside unit. But this is the insulation's coming loose here. I do not see a care and use manual for the indoor air handler, so we don't have that. Now, you've got, this is a safety switch, so you do not have to have a secondary or a safety pin. So we do have a safety, some people call them a float switch. So this is your primary drain pipe, and a couple things going on with this is, okay, it goes back to the furnace, but your primary, you should have a P-trap. You should have a P-trap, and this should have been insulated. And then we come down here, and we've got our condensate, because it's high efficiency. I was wondering about that. I'm just kind of fumbling around. Our condensate drain line is kinked. And because this is a high efficiency furnace, it captures the heat. All right. So when it exhausts, that's why you can have PVC, because it does not exhaust hot, although it does exhaust. It does exhaust carbon monoxide, and we do need an exhaust vent. All those things, because it captures so much heat, the process of condensation happens. And so it sweats inside of there. It's taking all the heat that you created, and it's discharging it down this pipe. Now the thing about that is the condensate that's created is acidic, and it's very hard on your plumbing pipes. This goes down into your sewer system. So you should have a P-trap on this. It should be insulated. Your condensate drain line should not be kinked. All right, and you should have a neutralizing filter installed on that. So now we go on a little farther. That's our furnace, that's our air conditioning system. Kind of mixed them up together, but we're mixer-uppers. And then now it's the venting system. And what's happened here is, you see around the cabinet here, this is a mastic sealer. All right? Around the air conditioning systems, around the vent systems, we should have had a mastic sealer. Looks like they even tried. But we're missing our insulation next to our air supply plenums. And we're losing a lot of energy that way. Okay, so this insulation is supposed to go up snug, tight against the cabinet. It's not supposed to be hanging out like that. That's not the way it's supposed to look. I wish I had one to show you how it's supposed to look, but since all three of them look like they don't, all three of them look like they're not supposed to look. So this is our zones. How many zones have we got here? It looks like we got 2 zones, maybe. I'll find out a little better. I'll just hunt down the thermostats. Okay, so with 2 zones coming in like that. Okay, there's zone. But our cover plate, it's down here somewhere. It's kind of like the Schrader valve caps. I'm just going around putting all this stuff together. I don't know what's going on here. Will you fit on there? Oh, there you go. That saved me some writing.